spoilers for today's episode that I'm releasing. I had the Falcons with the highest ceiling in the South. But we need to see Kirk Cousins. Like we need to see like actually on the field. So I think on paper, yeah, it looks really good. Getting Judon, if he's healthy, is solid because they have needed a pass rusher there. That's why there was also that immense confusion when you have Dallas Turner sitting right there and you go and get a quarterback instead, because like this is a position of need for years for the Falcons. And they finally could have drafted a guy in the top 10. It would have made sense for it. But I mean, even when they drafted Bijan, it was like, okay, all right, I get it. Cause like, okay, Bijan, but just confusing times. So I think I like the change in coaching staff. I like everything on paper, but it's all hypothetical until they put the pads on and go play against.
Yeah, it's same thing with the Jets. Rodgers, Cousins and Aaron coming back from the same injury. If Cousins is good, then you got to love this move. It's a need and a very good player, Judon going there. And then, yes, they add my man
Simmons, and they already got Bates, which was asked before about like the best safety tandem in the league. Let's see how Simmons looks. I imagine he's going to look good.
Oh, he's fine. He's good. He's great.
He's going to look good. Well, I mean, they went a while. He went a while, and I think that was a little bit of a surprise of like how long it took for him to get re-signed. But
yeah, I gotta look. He is like a 1 year, $8 million deal.
It's like $8 million.
It's like the Broncos should just paid him. Jesus, like I'm mad he's still not a Bronco. Falcons fans. Right. And if let's say Judon is he stays healthy, and I think he will. I think he's going to play at a high level. He's going to improve their pass rush a lot. You know who's going to feast on the back end for you guys? Justin Simmons. He is a lengthy ball hawk. And if you got Judon putting pressure on Derek Carr and Bryce Young and Baker Mayfield, they're going to throw some picks. They're going to make some mistakes. You're going to love Justin Simmons. I guarantee it. I am the Men's Warehouse guy guaranteeing you're going to love the way you look with Justin Simmons.
Guarantee it.
Didn't that guy die? Was the Men's Warehouse guy
dead? He did. I think he might have. He might have.
It's a nice 1-2 move for Atlanta. And you like to see that they address something that we all knew was kind of a problem.
Sure.
They haven't had I was working for today's episode. They haven't had a guy get 50 QB pressures since 2020, and that was Grady Jarrett. And before that, it was Tack McKinley in 2018. So they need this.
Yeah. No, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. No, it's so... Who was I just talking to? Oh, I went to the bank, and I was wearing a Packers shirt. He's like, I'm a Jets fan. I'm like, I'm sorry. And it was just like the look of just, man, like, I don't know anymore. I think like that's how Jets fans are right now, too. Like, there's stuff you can be excited about, but that was last season. You know what I mean? Now it's... Oh, God, please work. Like, because if this doesn't, then, oh, God.
Yeah, I think Jets fans are more prepared to be hurt this year.
I think it's just because he's older. I think because Simmons
is because he wasn't going to take shit money to play.
I mean, $8 million is not a ton.
It's not a ton, but, like, he wasn't going to take that shit money.
I hope he balls out. Good. Like, I like
he's
Simmons.
Good, I'm telling you, dude. He's
a great locker room leader, too. And I think that's what you also alluded to yesterday with the Judon trade. Because Judon, yes, coming off an injury, he is older. In terms of, so what Aaron Rodgers said years ago, and I agree with him on this point, like, sometimes, like, locker room guys, like, that's also why you keep them there.
Yeah.
I know that Judon wanted like another deal and the Patriots just weren't willing to pay him like, that kind of money. But yeah, like a Randall Cobb, didn't do anything for the Jets last year. Obviously there was no Aaron Rodgers, but like he's a locker room guy, and Judon was a locker room guy, a good player when he was healthy. The fan base loved him too. And this is why it's a business. And that's like one of the tough parts about it. But I think him going to Atlanta, like if he can be that guy, and you get Simmons, who's another great locker room guy too. Like
he's a huge
you're
leader.
Building a good culture there. So
yeah,
we'll see.
And if Justin Simmons is primed to fail with the Falcons, like if the Falcons underachieve, right? Say Kirk Cousins isn't healthy, he's not that good, and the Falcons miss the playoffs. That's been Simmons' entire career with the Broncos.
Yeah.
They have brought him nothing but disappointment. He comes in 2016, no playoffs. 2017, no playoffs. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, no fucking playoffs for Simmons. And I know it's weird for me to hope and pray the Atlanta Falcons are the team that get Justin Simmons into the playoffs, but that's what I want for the man. That's what I want.